Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I have Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What's up?
Yo, boys. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot with a thing.
Oh.
But let me know if it's a thing.
Got
It might be too much.
something that grinds his gears.
Welcome to the Pasta Corner.
I might need to have like a trigger warning on this episode.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I say it's explicit, right? So.
Yeah, sure. So yesterday morning, I found a dead duck in my chimney, like in my fireplace.
Oh, no. A duck?
And I had to deal with that.
Wait, you said triggered, now it just made me laugh. I mean, close your flue, one.
No, it was behind the flue.
Oh, was it just like,
It
you were
was
like,
in the chimney.
were you just like, why is this so smelly or something?
Yeah, it smelt. It like smelt a little bit, and I was like I walked through my living room and got like a waft of it like the day before maybe, and I was like, where is that? And then I like walked through again to try to like trace it, you know. I was like, now I don't smell it, and so I don't know. It was also like was extremely hot.
It's been really hot.
And so I think it was as the day like the chimney was just starting to bake.
Oh, boy.
And so we're having our baby's first birthday like with our family. I was like, I need to figure out what is going on. It started to smell really bad. And so I like watched a lot of YouTube videos, got the latex gloves on, and luckily we all have like N95 grade masks.
Like at this point you knew that there was it was like something dead was in your chimney?
That's where it was coming
from.
from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you like YouTubed or like search like, I smell a dead thing in my house.
Yeah,
what do I do?
How do I find a dead thing?
Well, and
how
so
do you
here's
find
what
dead
happened.
things?
Like a month before, we heard like flapping in there for like, it would happen for like a minute, and then it would go away for like hours. So I thought there was like just a bird
flying around
fucking around in there and like leaving and coming back. And I'm like, and so I was very startled to find out there was a full duck trying to like nest or something. I don't know how does a duck even get into a chimney?
Yeah,
you know?
That's what I was wondering.
It's not like a bird that just perches.
Mm-hmm.
Did it like fall in there somehow? Was it like
like
I'm gonna sit on top of I'm in the chimney?
It must have tried to land and fell in,
and then it couldn't get out.
and it couldn't get out. So I had to like
Next time you hear flapping, you probably should open your flue and find
Yeah.
out. Let the bird
Yeah.
and then let the bird into your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better.
Oh, I watched a lot of things about how to do that. Like you like close you like shut all the like blinds and stuff and open your front door so that light is only coming from there, so the light will like draw your bird out. Yeah. Wasn't happening
Amazing.
with this dead as a doornail duck.
Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere.
No. And it was awful. I had to like
Imagining you like doing that, like shutting the blinds, opening the door, and just like opening the flue to see if like, hey man,
just a dead bird.
you're free to
falls
go.
out.
And he's just like, nah.
Yeah, what was I gonna do once that happened?
Mhm.
And honestly, like, it's not that big a fireplace. All these videos I was watching, like, you could fully get your body into like the fireplace area and like reach out. That was not happening. So it was like the flue, like a duck's pretty big. Like the flue, I don't even know if it was big enough to like for the duck to get out.
I mean,
The way it was.
If you would have found it alive, you would have made it work, right? Because like,
Yeah.
or else it was not going anywhere. I actually, funny enough, is I say that about the flue because we were like cleaning the fire. We can't use our fireplace at our house, but we were cleaning it, and I like look. I like no. I just like was we were cleaning it, and then we had like it has like this like metal mesh around it.
Sure.
Because that's apparently
That's what you
safe.
do.
And so we were gonna. We took all that off and like cleaned it so it wasn't all sooty, and then I like looked up and I was like, oh, our flue's been open this like 9 months, year that we've owned this house. So like through
letting cool air
the
in.
whole winter it was just open.
Yeah.
And then I like was like, okay, well I'll shut it now. So now you make me think that I'm gonna find like a duck in there.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not. You know, I think most chimneys, like I like drove around my neighborhood. I was like, okay, how like other chimneys have like grates and stuff around it, like caps on them, and mine looks like part of it does.
I say if you can get up there, you can put some like chicken wire type
I'm
stuff
gonna
on top.
have to now.
Because a duck ain't fitting through chicken wire.
A duck ain't. A chicken isn't. So how would a duck?
Exactly. Funny enough is on that note, I came down to work into my office one day, and like the cat is sitting like under. It's downstairs, but we have a big egress window, and so the cat's like sitting like under the shade, and it kind of like peers out from under the shade and looks at me, and I'm like, why are you staring out the window like so like in between the shade and the window, and like open it up, and in like the egress window hole, you know, like in the whatever that is called, there was just like a tiny baby bunny just like hopping around, and I was like, oh, how long you been down here? I was like, well, you weren't here yesterday or whatever, so
Sure.
you know, you fell in overnight or something like that, because we don't have like covers for our egress window holes.
Is this story gonna end that you saved this bunny
Yeah, I got
when I fucking murdered a duck?
Yeah, no, I
Is that where this is going?
yeah.
A baby bunny.
Yeah, I walked outside and I grabbed
damn
a
it.
rake and I like put it down there, and then the baby bunny like jumped on the rake, and I just kind of went whoop, and I like
Just flipped her out.
flipped her out, and it ran away, happily ever after.
Oh God.
It's probably already dead.
Yeah, my story is I'm covered
Swooped up
in
by a hawk.
Oh God.
Just immediately, it's like
I'm meanwhile covered in soot. I've got a dead duck in a Target like grocery plastic bag, and I'm just shaking with adrenaline. I'm gonna throw away all these clothes.
Was it close to garbage bay?
No.
So like you just have a dead duck, just
It's just
bacon in
it's
your.
in the waste management whatever can.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
it's
sure.
seal. It's triple bagged.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that if I had a like we found a dead bunny, we found a couple other dead things like in our yard. Like every year you
I
find
don't
like
think I'm allowed to put it in the organics.
you see a dead earth. You're definitely not allowed to do the organics. But so
This is going in someone's food
Yeah.
later.
I did walk it to a park one time. The dead bunny. I walked to the park and I threw it away in the park trash can.
So that's okay.
You threw it away to
That's okay.
I thought you were gonna say you took it to the park to like give it like some sort of proper like
Well,
burial or something.
No,
You put it in the park trash can.
I didn't want it in my trash can. It was like the day after trash came, and it was like 90 degrees.
Mhm.
Like, and I was like, "There's no way I can't even go to my garage." It was so bad. So none of this is okay.
Okay.
But you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Did you guys want to watch TV today?
Sure.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, should we cancel the pizza? I'm like no longer hungry. Like,
No, I'll eat your. It's fine.
We'll eat your portion.
We'll eat your portion. Joe, what's this podcast actually about?
TV pod. We take a TV show, let it die, and then dispose of it properly or improperly,
Bring it to the park.
legally or illegally. I've lost
Now
myself.
I'm gonna check because this trash hasn't come yet. So
There's still time.
still time.
We watched the first episode and the last episode, as you might have guessed, but nothing in between. And that's where the special magic is, because we get to make up what we think happened in between. And then we try to make some predictions before we watch the last episode. And a lot of times the predictions are more of just wishes. Sometimes those wishes pan out.
Sometimes. I did pretty good last week.
Yeah, you cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't won a season in a while, so I got.
Have you ever?
Yeah, I've won. We're on like season 12. I won like season 3. So par for the course for me. But Jimmy, your show this week?
My show today.
What'd you bring for us?
HBO's Barry,
Oh,
starring Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
we were just talking about last week how a bunch of shows have ended.
Yeah, it's been nuts.
Mhm.
Have you guys watched any of these big shows that are ending, such as Barry?
I was big into Succession.
Okay.
And I think I've seen the first episode of Barry.
I was between those two, And the last episode of Succession is like an hour and a half long.
It is, yeah.
It's an HBO show, so it's not unheard of at all. But
Yeah.
I
mean,
have seen the first episode or two of Barry for sure.
Okay.
oh yeah,
Because
I've
I think
seen
I
the pilot,
decided I was
think.
going to try to watch it, and
Mhm.
then I just I start watching TV and I just stop. So
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely
it was good.
seen it because it's Bill Hader and oh my gosh, the Fonz, name's escaping me.
Henry
Henry
Winkler?
Winkler, Stephen Root,
Okay.
aka James
James.
of News Radio.
But sorry, Joe, what were you were saying things?
Nothing important. I was just gonna say that, like, for future show picking reference, I will pick Succession eventually, but like,
Awesome.
yeah.
Not unless I get to it first. I won't pick it.
Yeah.
I'll let you.
Well, yeah, we'll need to find time where we can specifically plan to watch 100 hours or whatever,
Yeah.
150 minutes of TV that night.
Oh, because the first and the last are long.
Mhm.
They're super long.
Yeah. I mean, we have those long ones. Like
They're not
we're
MASH long.
Still waiting to watch Walker.
Yeah.
'Cause we're not ready to watch 3.5 hours of TV.
Man. That might have to be our last episode. Be
Walker.
done. Be
So
done
then when
after
we're
that.
done, we'll just hate this.
God.
Just end it.
Too long. We'll probably actually watch the Walker remake. Is that done?
I
Oh my
think that was
gosh.
Is
canceled.
that canceled already?
Had to have been.
So we'll watch the Jared Padalecki Walker before we
Great.
watch the Chuck Norris Walker.
Jimmy, have you seen Barry?
I think I saw the first episode. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so we've all seen the first episode.
But not the last.
It was yeah. I'm surprised none of us watched beyond that because it
Yeah.
did really well. I mean, it was nominated for lots of stuff.
Did we give
all the
its measurements here?
It's 4 seasons and it just ended in 2023. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Four
don't know
se-
if it took any time off for lockdown, or would it have started right kind of during?
32 episodes, so it was 2018, 2019 for season 1 and 2, and then season 3 was in 2022.
So it did.
So it had 3 years off, or however long, just based on years, not dates.
The whole premise. So the premise, from what I remember, is that he's a hitman,
Mm-hmm.
but he decides he wants to change up his career,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just silly.
Yeah.
And that sounds like just something that Bill Hader just thought of.
Like, he wants to get into acting.
Yeah. Hitman actor Bill Hader wants to. He's not actually Bill Hader, right? He's not as himself. That'd be funny
I don't
too.
think so, but I bet it's pretty similar.
Right.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he wants to be an actor. I
Yeah.
think he does. Is he trying to we'll watch his first episode, but
Yeah.
and then I don't remember how Henry Winkler even comes in.
I don't.
Is he
remember him.
his agent, or
Is he his agent,
or
or
is
is
he
his-
tied to the? I feel like he would be the agent, and then Stephen Root would somehow be the mob tie or whatever.
Mhm.
Stephen Root seems like the more of a mob tie type guy than. Well, I mean,
I just
Henry
wanna see
Winkler
it.
could be. Whatever. I don't really think I recognize many of the other names, at least what IMDb or Wikipedia is telling me
Mhm.
for the people in it, but I'm sure I'll recognize them. Obviously, Bill Hader, so there's a form of comedy.
Yeah, you guys, Bill Hader guys.
I think I like Bill Hader.
I like Bill Hader a
I
lot.
think if Bill Hader's in something, I'm like, it's probably at least going to be funny.
He was always he's had the weirdest characters.
Are you a
on
Bill?
SNL.
Are you a Bill
Yeah.
Hader?
No, very much pro whatever weird alien characters he's playing in every SNL sketch.
He was just in, Jimmy, you're buzzing. He was just in. I was watching a 30 Rock episode with the one where what's his name, Matt Damon. He's like a pilot and he's dating Liz Lemon,
Yeah.
and they have
Yeah.
a flash to him where he's like, I'm in the worst turbulence in my life, and he's talking on the phone while
Mhm.
flying a plane, and she's like, wait, phones don't work, and he goes, it's just something we tell you, or whatever, and they think they're gonna die, and then it kind of pans over, and the co-pilot is just Bill Hader for some reason.
He's just there.
He's just there, and
That's
then
excellent.
he gets
Yeah.
off the phone, and Bill Hader just turns to Matt
Yeah.
Damon, and he's like, I've always loved you. That's
so
it.
weird.
And he's like, not now.
Oh.
And that's like the only Bill Hader's in 30 Rock for 35 seconds. And it's great.
Oh man.
He's like, Sully hit a bunch of birds and was able to land the plane. You know what I do? I don't hit birds. Where's my ticket to the Grammys?
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's Matt Damon. Anyways, my favorite Bill Hader thing, and like maybe probably like a top 3 SNL sketch for me, is it was an episode where like The Rock was the host. And it's The Rock and Bill Hader are the host of like a sports talk show.
Mm.
And like the whole like premise is like The Rock is like a former athlete like hosting the show, and then Bill Hader is like clearly an alien trying to like act as a human, and he's just like repeating like sports things he's heard. He's just like, "Way to go, Chuck." And like The Rock is like trying to cover him, but like all of the people calling into the show are just like, yeah, so I just want to talk about the human lessons that you're giving this other guy because he's clearly an alien. But it's just that kind of like weird thing that he would play on SNL. Like there's other people on SNL that play the straight people or have like a specific character that is carried from like, you know, week to week. But it's just like they throw in Bill Hader as just like, oh, we just need some fucking weird guy.
Just the wild card.
Yeah, just the wild card to throw in this scene.
Bill Hader was Alpha 5 in that like live action
Power
thing.
Rangers?
Yeah.
Really?
That's fantastic.
I feel like he wasn't he like the voice, I want to use voice in quotes. It was like him and someone else were like the sounds for like BB-8 in the new Star Wars movies.
Oh, really?
I could be making that up.
Like the way like Vin Diesel. Why do they do that with like big actors? Have them play.
The voice of
voices.
BB-8 was supplied by comedians Bill Hader and Ben Schwartz.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So it's just those two guys in a booth, just like
That'd be the
making like,
funniest. Probably just they must have had to edit out so much laughing from those.
yeah.
Can you imagine being
like,
in the room?
Did they even have a script, or did they even like see any footage, or are they just like in a room just making droid
sounds.
noises?
Yeah. Oh man. Well,
So that's it. So this is silly SNL guy, the voice of a roly droid in Star Wars, and now he's made a HBO comedy drama that is apparently like one of the best shows of all time, so I've heard.
yeah, I mean he won an Emmy for it at least once and was
Really?
nominated and lots of people on the show were nominated many times.
Yeah, I'm looking at his other
Critically acclaimed.
like credits here, and it's like kind of just like bit stuff, like either animated stuff, SNL of course. I forgot that he was one of the cops in Superbad.
Oh yeah. That is a movie that has been forever since I've watched, and I probably don't need to watch again, but
Superbad?
Superbad.
Yeah. I've seen it like streaming and I've been like, should I watch this again? And I'm like, nah. There's other
Right.
things. Should we watch this first episode?
we should.
Is it called something?
Oh.
It's the one thing I didn't do while I ran away and got pizza for
Dang it.
everybody. I got it. It's called Chapter 1, Make Your Mark. And it aired March 25th, 2018. So, we're going to watch this first episode and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Barry. It was called Chapter 1, Make Your Mark. You got it right up, Jimmy?
Yeah, Barry is a disillusioned Midwesterner who becomes a hitman at the urging of Monroe Fuchs, an old friend who's become his handler. Sent to L.A. to kill a young actor, Barry accidentally interrupts an acting class and gets bitten by the acting bug.
The old acting bug.
He's bit. So yeah, we got Barry, who's Bill Hader. We have Monroe Fuchs, who is Stephen Root of Office Space, Dodgeball,
News Radio.
all the things. News Radio, The West Wing. Gotta throw that in there. Then we have this acting class teacher guru is Henry Winkler.
His name's Gene.
Gene Cousineau or something like that.
Gene Gene Parmesan.
Probably Parmesan. And basically, we have the Chechens. He's hired to kill someone for this Chechen mob boss, and it's this guy who's stupping the boss's wife.
Stupping.
I don't think I've ever said that word.
You feel good?
It felt great. So Barry is tracking this guy, who's stupping, and he tracks him to this acting class and befriends him.
I mean,
on accident.
I'm surprised you didn't immediately mention that the one of the main Chechnyan guys.
Oh, I was getting there.
NoHo is his name in the
NoHo Hank, they called him.
No.
Which is NoHo? Is that a play on like L.A.? Is it Soho? Is that the California? Is it Soho neighborhood? No.
I thought that was like a New York neighborhood, wasn't it? I have no idea.
I mean, Soho's in New York.
So yeah, there's a California version of that. Anyway, yeah, Anthony Kerrigan, who is from Gotham.
Zaz, right?
It's Victor Zaz. Yeah.
Victor Zaz.
Well done. Yeah, he's the only other person that I really recognized. I guess Jermaine was one of the, so that we've got basically the rest of the cast then is the acting class people. So we have Sally, who he seems like enamored with.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna be a main character, right? She's seems like she's gonna potentially be a love interest or whatnot.
Yeah, she invited him out with the group.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's gonna be
They're
around.
talking him into staying and stuff. And then we have the Ryan Madison guy was the guy he was supposed to kill. He's dead now. Chechens killed him. And then we have Jermaine, who did you recognize any of these other actors? Jermaine, I think, was the one black one. Daryl Britt Gibson, who's in 3 Billboards and Judas and the Black Messiah.
You just said
He's
things.
in
You
stuff.
just said things I've never heard of.
You've never seen 3 Billboards?
I have no idea what that
Pretty
is.
sure it won an Oscar.
A lot of things have
Yeah.
won an Oscar that I
It's
don't know about.
Good. It's so good. And then Natalie, who is D'Arcy Carden, who is in Good Place. She's robot woman.
She's Darcy, and I think that's what her name is in the Good Place.
Good Place, yeah. And then she's in Broad City too.
Yeah, I recognized her, obviously.
Yeah. There's another guy I can't remember. But yeah, so anyway, so they go out, they convince him he should do this. He goes to the acting class, but then he doesn't the next day, but he doesn't go in. But then he sees Gene, Henry Winkler, leaving, and he walks up to him, and Gene basically convinces him that he's got the stuff. But meanwhile, the Chechens have caught Barry with his mark hugging, and so they're like, "What the hell's going on?" And they call Monroe, tell him to straighten shit out. But then when Barry goes to actually kill Ryan, he's already dead, and they're trying to kill him as well. And Barry kills a car full of Chechens.
NoHo, presumably the other assassin hitman guy that the Chechens had, and then some other Chechen guy.
Yeah.
And then Barry's, that was funny because he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? What are you doing?
What are you up to?
What are you up to? Don't point a gun at me."
Yeah.
And then the guy like is like fiddling with his rifle because it's like stuck or whatever, it's jammed. And then he gets it, and Barry just wastes them all.
Just lights them all up.
And then he goes and gets
he does not look like even like nervous that he's about to be shot by these Chechens. He's like, don't do it.
Oh, they made a pretty solid point of like when Barry got home at the beginning of the episode. He like went by his like what war he was in or whatever, that he was like very well decorated from being in the service. And then he also told Gene like this story about how he like went to war, came back, and was like super depressed. And then this sounds like Monroe was a friend of his father. If I'm assuming he was telling the truth to all that, and then told the story about how he was like, I'm very good at killing people, so now I do that. And then just funny because then Gene's like, did you just make all that up? That was great improv.
Yeah, he's like, what's that from? He assumed it was a monologue.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. We've all seen this. I didn't remember that end part where he kills all the Chechens and whatnot, but like, what did you think, Joe?
It's good. I have a question for you guys. Because we all watched the first one or two and then stopped watching.
Yep.
When you watched this, were you watching with your respective partners?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Is that no more follow-up?
You think Claire turned you off, Barry?
Yeah.
And now you're salty?
It was definitely like a thing where like we watched it.
Claire doesn't like anything with like a gun in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That got violent.
Yeah, so we watched it and like we both thought it was like fine, but she was like, yeah, I think I'm out just because like the violence. And I was like, all right. And so like I just never continued because I like, again, thought it was fine, but so that's why I didn't carry on. But
sure. I don't think so. I think I watched it solo because I think off the bat, I don't think Michelle would like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
It'd be 50-50. This would be one of the shows that if we watched together, we wouldn't watch it like before we went to bed kind of thing. Right. It would be like an early night show and then turn something else on. But like, I don't know. I watched it by myself because I think I was just on HBO before it's Max, trying to figure out like, do I want to watch something? I was like, these are only half an hour. Let's see. I've heard good things about this show, and I probably watched two of them, and then maybe I came back to it like a week later. But I just was like, I don't know. So it just caught me at the wrong time, so it just didn't hook me. But it's like when I watch this one, I'm like, man, I should watch this show. Yeah,
it strikes me as something that like I feel like in hindsight, like I've heard so much about the show and like heard that it's great or whatever, especially as the seasons go on. I feel like I've heard more acclaim for it in like the later seasons than the earlier ones. But in watching the pilot again, it seems like there's an element of trust there. Like it doesn't really do much to like try to grab your attention other than like it sets up everything well, and that like you see some of Barry's both sides where he is, a stone cold killer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at one point when he was talking to the Chechens and he was because they wanted him to kill. I assume they wanted to kill that Ryan Madison guy because he like banged somebody they knew or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
The mob boss's wife.
Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Which like, not that guy's fault. That the mob boss's wife that had sex with him.
That
true
anger tends to get misplaced.
Yeah. But then Barry was like, because it was like, they wanted to kill him to get back at him for having like sex with the mob boss wife, and Barry was like, you want me to like I can like stab him in the nuts or something like that?
Yeah.
And he was
like, I've done that before.
And then the Chechens were like, what? What? Yeah. Just shoot him.
Can't you just shoot him?
Can't you just shoot him? Do you know how much it hurts to be shot? And he was like, no, I don't have to do that. And they're like, what's wrong with you? And it was really funny because I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess it was like,
this is a service.
He was basically like, I do what you want me to do. Do you want me to like torture him a little bit?
Yeah.
Which is good purveying of like, yeah, Barry it's not squeamish.
Yeah.
It's not
He's
a
like,
problem for him.
I don't just like humanely kill people. I'll fuck with them if
Mhm.
you want me to.
But at the same point, like in the same moment, he was still like reserved about saying it, which I thought was funny. Like he's like, yeah, like I'll do it. But I realized like saying it out loud, this is a ridiculous thing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely weird.
I loved it.
But yeah, you know, on one hand, he's a stone cold killer, and then on the other side, he is, you know, engaged by this community where it's all about feeling and
Mhm.
truth and being honest, right? Because like then that he goes into the acting class, and I forget the name of Henry Winkler's character. Gene, the acting coach, is all about, you know, he's trying to teach his class that you have to show genuine feeling and truth, otherwise it's not believable.
Mm-hmm.
And all of Barry's job is either unfeeling or deception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he is doing something illegal.
Right.
So that, you know, there's a natural tension there between the two sides of what he's trying to do. And it is like, you know, it is relatable that like, here's a man who's trying to chase some sort of dream that he has. And so there's an easy pathway there.
He's in a dead end job,
Yeah,
technically.
yeah, exactly.
Ha.
There's an easy pathway there
And
for
he
like
felt
people to get
alive.
like into it. But it's also weird enough just by the Bill Hader-ness of it, and also that he's a hitman who's going into acting. Like that's not
Mm-hmm.
a normal sitcom
Well, he also
setup.
he brought up to like his handler Monroe, and he was like, "Yeah, I went into that acting class and I really liked it. He's like, I think I want to do that." He's like, "I can just do hits at night,
Yeah.
you know,
Night hits.
You
Yeah,
can
night
just do
hits.
night hits."
And yeah, that was kind of how they moved that plot along too, of like showing that dichotomy, because Monroe's like, you can't, like, you're a hitman, you can't like be out in front of like people. And he even like used the example of like his mark saying like, oh, look, it's the guy from the chicken commercial or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't do both things.
Yeah. So there's all of that like is naturally engaging, but there's also nothing that's like, there's no cliffhanger. There's no like,
it's what's going to be the fallout of him killing the Chechens?
sure.
I guess
I mean,
true.
that's it, really.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
But there's
scary
no,
people.
there's no like big reveal or something, or like, you know, someone is aiming their gun
Right.
at Barry at the end, or like, I just feel like there's other shows where like they have a mechanic where it's like you need to watch episode 2, and this
Yep.
show, it's much more of like, hey, there's a bunch of interesting stuff here, like you're in or you're out.
Yeah.
like, do you like Bill Hader?
Yeah.
Or don't you like Bill
Mhm.
Hader? Which, you know,
Yeah.
there isn't too many shows I can't like, you know, besides like my favorite SNL stuff of Bill Hader or whatever, and he's
Mhm.
been in a couple things, but he's usually like a minor character, and he's
Mhm.
kind of doing cameos and stuff. It's
Mhm.
like for someone who hasn't really starred too much in things,
Mm-hmm.
is like a really like popular person that people know,
Mm-hmm.
which is fun.
He's
and so-
hilarious.
This is one of I mean, maybe I'm not saying, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this is like his first like big long show
Mm-hmm.
that he's like front and center on,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you know, and
Mhm.
which is funny because I feel like he was around
Yeah,
way
it
long
seems
enough
Weird.
that like when Barry hit, I was like, oh, household name Bill Hader, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's in like every. I feel like he's in every like Lonely Island project.
Mhm.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
an episode. Like, yeah.
I mean, you know, and you have Stephen Root and Winkler and stuff that, you know, those
it's a good
people like
cast.
people like those. So it's a good cast. So it's really just like, oh, it's HBO and I like all these people.
Mhm.
Just trust us.
Yeah.
But it really isn't. Yeah, there really isn't something that really pushes you
Mm-hmm.
to the second ep.
Which I
I-
feel like a lot of HBO shows are like that.
Yeah,
They trust that, or that's part of the brand, is like, this is gonna be good, so like
Yeah.
just watch.
The money we threw into this is enough
Yeah, yeah.
for you to.
Mhm.
I mean, when I originally watched it, it got me to just kind of move on. You know, well, yeah, I'll watch more. It's just
Mhm.
like, I just kind of like forgot I watched it. It's like, you know, when you start something and then you just like, oh yeah, that thing.
Mhm.
I'm just not in the mood.
Yeah, exactly.
I was wondering if I did watch any more than one, but did Max like erase all of my like HBO history then?
I probably did because it said
Son of a bitch.
because it didn't say we had watched anything when it started.
I hate you, Max. I was gonna say I probably saw Victor Zsasz die and was like, I'm out. He's my guy.
Killing my DC characters already. I'm out. Jimmy won't stand for it. Yeah. So,
predictions?
I was gonna say I don't think there's really much else. Yeah, it was. I mean, it definitely wasn't like laugh out loud hilarious. It was just kind of like chuckle funny with a little bit more gruesome than you would think it would be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Watch 3 Billboards. You son of a bitch.
Now that I've heard of it,
Sam Rockwell.
Well, there you go. That's gonna sell it for me. Why didn't you lead with that? Some person I've never heard of is in 3 Billboards. And
He plays Billboard number 2.
I don't. He could.
Also, Peter Dinklage.
Come on, man. What do you think? See, this sounds great now.
It's based on those 2 characters. It's not what you think. It's pretty. It's a pretty dark fucking drama, but it's dope.
Yeah, predictions.
Yeah.
What do you got, Joe?
I think Barry. So he introduces himself as Barry Berkman,
Oh yeah.
and then Ryan gives him a stage name of Barry Block.
Barry Block.
But I think Barry is not his real name.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think he gave them a fake name.
I'm trying to think of we saw his
yeah,
like
that makes sense.
when we saw his like military framed awards stuff.
I don't remember.
I can't remember if we like saw a name on that or
Huh.
not.
Well, and so is Barry like his hitman name?
That's what I think.
Okay.
But
I was
I guess
say because I think Monroe or whatever probably called him Barry. I didn't even
Mhm.
think about it though.
But yeah, that might have already been answered based on his military stuff.
But
we
none
just
of
didn't
us
pay
can
attention.
remember. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. NoHo Hank. I think NoHo Hank no longer has an accent. He had like a
Got
chest
shot
band.
out of him.
Wait,
I think
didn't he
he's.
just die? I guess we don't know that he's dead.
I assume he's not dead.
Oh, that's a good point. I should have kept watching.
Just based on like I've seen him do like promo stuff for the show. He's around.
Yeah, okay. Sweet.
But I guess if he's dead, he still like doesn't have an accent.
God, I hope not. I fucking hate when they do that Eastern European fake accent shit.
Yeah,
So awful.
I think he's either faking it or he just grew out of it, but no more accent.
Right.
I think there's no acting in this episode.
Oh.
Like,
Mm.
I think it's full on Hitman stuff. Like maybe there is still people from his acting class, but there's no like, there's no acting class. There's no someone filming a commercial or something. There's no acting. And then my last one is that Barry dies. R.I.P. Barry.
I got that one.
Yeah, Barry dead.
That's my first one, so I'll just go now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Number 1, Barry dies.
Okay.
My second one is Barry is releasing a memoir,
Okay. Nice.
I'd read it.
Memories of a Hitman. Number 3, I think Sally is in a movie.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I think Monroe, we find out that Monroe is an FBI informant.
Ooh, I like that. Memoirs of a gunshot? Is there something there?
Is this something?
Trying to like kind of make it sound like geisha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number 1 is that Barry is no longer a hitman.
Okay.
You
And
think
then-
he's just a straight actor? This not
So then my number 2 is Barry has a gig.
oh, okay.
Barry's got the gig. But then my number 3 is Barry kills.
Okay.
And then my number 4 is Barry smooches.
Nice. Way to go, Barry.
Maybe it's Sally.
Could
Maybe
be.
it's this nun that's on the thumbnail for episode 2.
Is that not Sally?
Or is that Sally? Oh, it's just Sally playing a nun,
be.
isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's just
That
Sally.
I don't know
totally
what she
is.
looks like.
All right. Well, looks what we got. So, the finale is just called Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So we're gonna watch this one. Came out in 2023. When is this over? Just recently.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just ended.
It Uh-oh, I hit start. I was trying to I wanted details because I wanted to see if it told me when it came out, but it's just saying 2023. But so we're going to watch this finale, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the finale of Barry. It was called Wow. Jimmy, you have a write-up?
Sally confesses to John. I'm just realizing it doesn't say who these people are. John is Barry's son.
Yes.
Sally confesses to John that she and Barry are fugitives. When Hank shows Fuchs that he has Sally and John hostage, Fuchs and his men go to Hank's quarters, where Fuchs offers to disappear if Hank admits to killing someone named Cristobal. Hank refuses, and a shootout erupts. Only Fuchs, John, and Sally survive. A heavily armed Barry arrives, but Fuchs allows him to leave unharmed with his family before disappearing. Meanwhile, Jim and the district attorney hold a press conference to publicly condemn Gene as the prime suspect in Janice's reopened case. Sally urges Barry to turn himself in and exonerate Gene, but he claims that the three of them surviving means he has been redeemed. She leaves with John overnight, and Barry searches for them at Gene's house. Just as Gene's talent agent convinces Barry to turn himself in, a vengeful Gene enters and shoots Barry, dead. Years later, Sally is a high school theater director, Gene has been sentenced to a life in prison, and Barry has been laid to rest with full military honors. A teenage John watches the biopic made about Barry, which depicts Gene as a villain and Barry as a tragic hero.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all of that, which went on for quite a while with its own full cast of characters, is probably very interesting to watch as a person who has seen this entire show. Because it's the story, but getting all the details wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw most of the details they covered in that.
I mean, yeah, I suppose
between the first episode and the last one. There's a little bit of the middle
along the way.
Not too much. What are you guys' thoughts on this one?
Wow.
Good times. Yeah.
Very different from the pilot. I did not detect a joke unless you count the end movie that was shown.
Sure. I don't know if you can call it a opening credits or whatever. What do you call the first scene of a show?
Like a cold open?
Before the cold open, it's kind of a cold open where Barry goes to a Walmart and buys a lot of guns and just says guns and then walks out just totally strapped. and then has a hard time getting in the car because he's got so many guns. He has a hard time sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah, there was some
that was a little funny.
Some physical humor there.
That was some Bill Hader humor. But yeah, other than that, really. And whatever happened with Hank when he died, but then woke up and grabbed this statue that he died against hand and then died again.
Well, that
seemed funny.
It sounded like that statue was the statue of Hank's love.
Oh,
is what I gathered from how they were talking.
So maybe not funny, maybe tragic.
Yeah, I think that was like a I love you, I grabbed your hand, and then I died, grabbed you again.
Okay.
So I don't think that was funny.
Do we know who that statue is?
I don't think that person was in the first episode, so
yeah.
I don't think we know who that guy is at all.
No.
He didn't look familiar to me. I mean, so yeah, the Sally and John are captive, and up until we get to that statue room, basically all we know is NoHo has him captured, but he also contacts Monroe and is like, Barry's coming here. Because it seems like both of them, NoHo and Monroe, both it seemed at least that they both wanted to take Barry out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like. And then Monroe gets there with a bunch of dudes, and NoHo has a bunch of dudes, and then all of a sudden shit got real.
That was nuts. Just everybody inches away from each other, firing, and basically everyone's dead. A couple of Monroe guys are Monroe's guys are still up, but then one of Noho's guys tosses a grenade. It's great.
That might have been a comedy bit.
I mean, it was funny.
Because it was
Very
so
dark.
It was so ridiculous. It was like, I
Yeah.
couldn't tell when that happened because like Sally was like kind of felt like went behind something,
Yeah, she
and-
disappeared behind a pillar.
and like Monroe like got John out of there, and that was when Barry arrived,
Mm.
and then he like gave Barry back, and then Monroe went back in, and then it just kind of like faded to black. But the whole time it was like Sally like John, like she was just kind of like.
yelling,
But
for
she wasn't
John.
like moving fast or doing anything, and I was like, "Did she just get like nicked? Like, did
Yeah,
she get?"
yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It was really hard to tell. And then after it faded to black, it like came back up, and it was like older her, or they were not older, not yet, but it was.
when they were. Yeah, she's trying to convince Barry to turn himself in.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe like the next day or something.
And then I mean, so yeah, Barry went over to Gene's house to I don't know, maybe talk to him, maybe decide what he was gonna do or something like that.
He was looking for so John and Sally took John and like left in the night.
Oh yeah.
So he thought that they were at Gene's, so he went there
Mm.
to try to get them because he thinks he's redeemed and he's gonna get his family out of there. And then the talent agent guy, he's definitely someone. I didn't look up what he's in.
Oh, the white beard glasses guy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was convincing Barry that he needed to sacrifice, like he needed to go and like save Gene and turn himself in, which he was originally saying that to Sally, like I was just praying that like to give my life for someone else, and now then all of a sudden he's seeing this as a sign to like sacrifice his life for Gene's, because his family is like safe somewhere. And then as he's realizing that, Gene comes out and just shoots him in the.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he shoots him in like I don't know, like the collarbone, right above the heart potentially.
Yeah, he seemed okay.
And then he just like sat down, and then he looked up, and he titular line right there. He said, "Wow,"
Yep.
and then got shot in the forehead and died. I kind of thought Barry might have died, but after we had gotten that far, I thought he was in the clear.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I liked it. So apparently created by Bill Hader and another guy.
Alec Berg,
Yeah.
who has a lot of producing credits, but his big thing before this was he's the showrunner for Silicon Valley.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I know he was a writer
Bill-
on like Curb and Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
it's always those are some good credits to have as a writer.
Mhm.
So yeah, I thought it was interesting. I mean, yeah, they must have done Flash. I wonder when they did the like kind of farther forward, because obviously he has like a 8-year-old kid, 11-year-old kid, or
Yeah.
something like
Mhm.
that in this last episode. So I wonder if when the gaps between season 2 and 3 is if they did it then, or if they just did it for the last season
Mm-hmm.
to do like a later
I
in years.
tried to kind of look and I couldn't figure it out. Like I couldn't even figure out if John is actually Sally's. Like is he, or does Barry already have a kid from before and then there wasn't a time jump? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I
no
mean,
idea.
John called
Listeners,
Sally
let us
mom,
know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then
So-
yeah, there must have been at some point then.
and she referred to.
He did go to prison, so maybe he was in prison for like a while,
Hmm.
and that was the time jump.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was. I don't know what they were trying to do with the at the end when Sally had like her like school play that she was the teacher of, and it went well.
She's still
And-
trying to live her dreams.
And then there was like another teacher who was like trying to like ask her out, and she just was like, no. He's like, do you want to go out to dinner? And she's like, no.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, I was like, oh, that was kind of weird. It didn't go anywhere, didn't, I guess, but whatever. And then that's when John was like, can I go to whatever guy's house? And he watched. It's got to be a weird thing to watch, especially
Mm.
knowing, I guess, the truth,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that your dad's a bad boy.
Yeah, I thought that guy asking her out was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be something like tying back to the past or something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just a thing. It was
Mhm.
just like some dude asking her out.
Mhm.
Just an awkward scene.
Joe, you gonna watch this show? You gonna get back into it?
I mean, yeah, probably eventually, right?
I feel like this show. It's only 32 episodes. You only got 30 left.
Mm-hmm.
They're all half an hour-ish long.
Yeah.
I think it. I think it's good enough for me to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And Bill Hader directed a bunch of this and wrote a bunch of it.
Oh,
Mhm.
with Alec Bird.
Well, that's good. Well, he knows what's up. Jimmy, are you gonna watch this secretly without? Are we
it
all
was
gonna
fun.
watch this without our spouses? Is basically
I
what the
thought it
question
was,
is.
yeah. I'm into the dark humor, so let's go. And Victor Zsasz lived.
So so now you're up until the end. So at least you know he's gonna
Fully
be in
in.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I should get into this. I got time.
And it's just fun to see Stephen Root in he was very serious in this episode. I mean, I guess in the first episode too, but
Yeah.
didn't say a funny thing.
Very little funny things were even hinted at in this episode, besides the Bill Hader getting into a car and me being sadistic enough to find someone throwing a grenade while basically being dead. Funny. This is a good lob. Right in the middle of those
Really
three
well
naked cells.
placed.
Just well placed lob. Should we see how we did in those
I
predictions?
guess
Joe?
if we must.
We must.
I had Barry's not his real name, which everyone called him Barry Berkman, so probably his real name.
Seems like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
His tombstone said it.
Yeah. What do you want on your tombstone? Pepperoni and cheese.
I want Barry Berkman on my tombstone.
NoHo Hank has no accent, which less of an accent, but it's there, right?
Yeah, it seemed to come and go.
It seemed to come and go.
Not sure.
I'm
what
gonna
that's
say it
about.
was there. No acting. There was.
We
she
didn't
directed
actually
a play
see
at the
any
end?
acting.
Yeah.
Acting was implied.
Mhm. There was acting implied.
I'd give you I'd give you something for that.
Okay.
I'm
Give
debating.
you a good old Claire spirit point.
What's so what was the acting then?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I guess it was just that she was directing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not acting.
And
That's true.
and we didn't see any acting.
Right, we
the
just saw
play was
the
over.
curtain call.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we did watch a whole movie,
We watched a movie
which of people acting.
of people acting. So no point, half point.
After you said all of that, I went, oh wait, we watched an entire movie.
None of the characters that none of the main characters acted
Right.
that
in
were
that
trying
movie.
to act.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were gonna do a thing where that movie was gonna be biopic by Gene, you know,
Yeah.
but he was the bad guy. I don't know.
So undetermined spirit.
I want to give you a spirit point.
Spirit.
I give you a spirit point. I think there was clearly after that movie wasn't there. There was no acting.
Okay.
But that's like saying we watched this TV show and we didn't see any acting tonight.
Okay. Spirit. And then Barry dead.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got a point. You get a point there anyway.
Barry dead.
Super dead.
So just the one.
1 + 1 spirit.
Oh, I can't even work a spirit out of this. Barry is not a hitman. We have no idea what he is. He's a fugitive, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Barry has an acting gig. No, Barry kills someone. He got killed. He showed up
Mhm.
with a lot of guns to where everyone else is already dead.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry smooches.
No.
He did
He
have
smooched hell.
Sally was his girlfriend. They did not smooch.
They were, they did not smooch.
Big ol' goose.
Gooser. My first one was Barry Dies. Got that.
He did.
I'm so bummed about this one because I said Barry releases a memoir, and there was a movie about him, which is not him releasing a memoir.
No. It's a little too dead.
Yeah, a little too dead. Sally is in a movie. I guess, I mean, she's not.
Sally herself was not.
Sally herself was not in a movie. Sally, the character, was in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even fight for a spirit point. I thought about it for a second. Monroe is an FBI informant. I don't think that would be the case.
Seemed like he'd broken pretty bad. If there was any more bad to break.
Yeah. So, but I will take my 1 point for the death of Barry at least.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Well, I guess that's gonna do it, listeners, for episode Barry of First and Last. Next week, it's episode 300.
Ooh.
So
We did it.
So we're doing something special. What? We'll figure it out.
Huh?
Sorry?
We've been talking about it a little bit off and on, so we'll do some form of what we've talked about in the podcast in past months and weeks and whatnot.
Listeners, let us know what we said we were doing for episode 300.
We'll figure it out. But so yeah, we're doing something special to celebrate an ass ton of episodes of a podcast. If you want to send us God damn it. You want to send us show suggestions or whatnot, you can at FNL Podcast on the Gmail, Twitter, Instagram, probably Facebook too. If anyone under the age of 80 uses that place. But it's going to do it for us this week. You have a good one. Goodbye.